Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. If you're new to this channel, the channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I'm here to make spirituality fun and accessible for you. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. Using your free will, you get to choose and decide what path you get to go down. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this reading. We're going to be looking into whatever the answer you're seeking, what answer you're seeking. And you can take the time to meditate on an area of life where you're questioning something and you're wanting clear answers. Or you can just choose to be open to whatever you would like to receive in this reading and intuitively know or sense what this reading is answering the question to. So meditate on a question or an area of your life, set a clear intention, or you can just be open. So we're going to have 3 piles to choose from today. Before we get into the reading, I just want to let you guys know, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Continue to hit the like and subscribe and the bell notification for when I upload. Right now, I'm on schedule to do about 3 videos a week. And sometimes I do an additional channeled message, or I do videos for my other series called The Wake Up Call. I also have a series that I completed. It's a 3-part series called Manifesting with the Divine, where I talk about manifesting with the divine and how I channel. So you can look into that. All of that's linked down below, including my first channel that I started, Shantia's New Chapter, where I talk about lessons I've learned. It was a really great experimental channel for me to learn how to create a YouTube. So you can check that out as well. Okay. So let us go ahead and I think that's it. All the announcements, yes, for now. Let's go ahead and move on to the point where you get to pick and choose your pile. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to the point where you get to pick and choose your pile. So let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. So we have group number 1 with the Aura Quartz. We have group number 2 with the Apatite. And we have group number 3 with the Amethyst. Please meditate on the pile or the piles that best resonate with you. Here is the singing bowl. And I'm going to do it one more time. Hey group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this lovely Aura Quartz, it's super tiny, but it does pack a punch. It does have quite a bit of energy that it goes along with it. If you chose that crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I like to pull energies first, and then I'm going to meditate and pull energies from the crystal, read with that, and then I will unveil your oracle cards pre-selected by spirit, and then I will pull some tarot cards for clarifiers or additional inquiries into what we're looking into, which is a very vague energy, but I like these. I think these are some of the best readings because they are open to interpretation. And if anything, I feel like you intuitively can sense what it's answering or what part of your life it's answering. Okay. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 1, please. Okay. So I was seeing like it was sort of like triangles upward and downwards coming together. So the question that you're seeking is probably something about how something going to work out, or is everything going to work out? They're saying that it is going to work. It is going to work out, and it's going to work out in your favor. Everything's going to work out as it should. and all the pieces are going to come together perfectly. So this looks like this is some kind of manifestation you've been working on, and perhaps there might be some uncertainty. I was seeing a lot of different parts, so there's a lot of moving parts to what is being manifested in your life, but it all is going to come together quite seamlessly or quite beautifully. So they really don't want you to worry. They want you to be reassured. Did I hope so? Okay, let me go ahead and see what else wants to come through for you. Group number 1. Okay. Seeing a strong, it's like a plus sign. I just keep getting this energy of everything's coming together, or it's all going to come together quite perfectly, or just the way you need it to. So don't worry. Like this group, whatever the answer you're seeking a question to, you are solid. Like you are good to go. We'll see whatever additional advice or information they have to help you with this, but something has been put in place for you. Yeah, the plus sign to me, sorry, my phone's on, it's kind of distracting me. The plus sign to me makes me think of like it's a positive experience, or it's going to be a very positive experience for you. So perhaps you're trying something new, you're attempting something new. The plus sign also makes me think of like healing, because of like what's on the side of ambulances is the plus sign. I don't know the depth of the symbology for that, but it's this energy of plus. Like plus, you're going to get your energy back, you're going to heal, or things are going to work out in your favor, as it should. Everything is on the up and up for you. All right, let me look into and meditate with the oral quartz and see what wants to come through here. Okay. I'm getting quite a bit of symbology for this group. Like it feels quite significant, symbolic, like very spiritual energy is coming through, which means, I don't know, this is deep. So whatever is coming through, there's a practicality to it. I believe that's being manifested for you, or you're in the works of manifesting, but there's a lot of spiritual essence behind it. There's a lot of healing behind this. I don't know if some of you have felt called to delve deeper into your spirituality, like create like a ritual for yourself, or do some more research, or do some more deep meditations. I feel like this is and would work in your favor, most definitely. I was seeing a cross and I was seeing sunlight coming up from behind it. So a huge sign of hope. I think maybe some of you have felt disappointed, or you're just like, you're waiting for things to look up, or you're waiting for things to progress or move forward in the way that you want it to. And this is a huge neon sign that it is going to move it. Like everything is going to brighten up and lighten up and be as it should be for you, and it's going to be very healing and deeply transformative for you as well. Yeah, a strong sign of hope. A strong sign, period. I don't know if maybe you're looking for a sign as well. I'd have to say you're going to find it. You're going to find it. The sign is coming. It's coming your way. You're going to see it. The sign will be very obvious when you see it. But I feel like there's a situation that you've been trying to see the upside of it. You're going to experience the upside of it. Okay. Anything else Aura Quartz wants to communicate? I'm getting this energy of someone trying to hold on, or perhaps some of you have been in a situation, like I'm seeing someone like try to hold on, like their body's tense, like they're trying to handle it as best as they can, or they're trying to push through or persevere. And I'm getting that perhaps you were wanting and seeking more aid. Yes, that's what the ambulance is. Perhaps you are seeking more aid. You want more help, right? The universe is saying that help is coming. Help is coming. Assistance is coming. You're not going to have to do it alone anymore, is what I'm hearing. You're not going to have to deal with it all alone or figure it out alone as well. Yeah. Maybe some of you, you're in a challenging situation. It could be like finances, work. It could be relationships, anything. I I think the universe is sending you exactly what you need, whether it's people or the perfect circumstances. It's like they're putting everything in place. If you've been praying about something, your prayer is going to be answered. And it's going to make you smile. It's going to make you very hopeful and optimistic and feel so positive. Okay. Let's go ahead and unveil your oracle cards. Group number 1. Oh, you guys got number 1 Cancer. I love it. Yes. Yeah. So right away, the healing power and the higher power are coming through. We have here healing, and we have here number 4, higher power. Sorry, my microphone's a little too close to me here. Here we go. So yes, your prayers are definitely being answered. Whatever you seek, whatever you desire, it's being answered. I feel like there's something you've been very patient with, something you've been patiently wishing for, praying for. They are going to help you. They're going to assist you. They just need to make sure everything is in place, is what I'm hearing. Everything needs to be put in place. So some of you, this is part of an experience where you're seeking to obtain some kind of dream. And for aura quartz, it doesn't surprise me. It's like a pink and purple aura energy. So this crystal to me always takes me to like dreams, being like a little girl and a dream that you've always had or that you've always desired for yourself. The thing that you're wanting and the thing that you're asking for, I'm definitely getting from the guides that they want you to know that this isn't too much. There is no such thing as too much, really. You can always ask for more. But they're saying that they want this for you too. Like they want this for you too, and they want you to want it for yourself as well. But some of you have been seeking to create more success in your endeavors and in your dreams. We have here Dream and Journey with the Drum card. So yes, they do want you to dream, and they do want you to continue to dream about what's coming about. So I feel like you've been putting in the physical effort because something's about to manifest for you, right? You've been putting in the physical effort, the physical determination, because the universe is always going to send you inspired action. There's energetic work that gets to be put into it, right, with this healing energy. I feel like you've done a lot of the energetic work, is like you've asked, right? You prayed for it, you asked for it. That's exactly what the universe wants us to do. It wants us to ask, so it can send you guidance. Guides, light beings cannot interfere unless we ask. So they're saying, yes, you aced this step, you asked for guidance. You allowed your consciousness to expand, right? With the higher power, higher consciousness, you allowed your consciousness to expand to believe that you could obtain some kind of dream. And you've been taking some kind of action steps to move you in that direction. And I say that because I have here 28 expectation. So that means that you're sort of in the waiting period of whatever is coming towards you. There's just like, okay, I'm waiting for something, or waiting for something to shift, or I'm waiting for some kind of sign of some sort. And it's coming. It's on its way to you. So we'll get some clarifiers for why it is exactly that things need to take the time here. But we also have your Cancer and Gemini. These are cusp signs. And we also have your Cancer again with this pearl. So Cancer is about listening to your emotions and honoring them. And Gemini is about being curious, having a curiosity for life. So the thing that you're asking for, I think, has a lot to do with something where you've had to honor your emotions and ask yourself and reflect, what's going to make me happy? What's going to feel good for me? And I feel like this is putting you in connection with the right people and the right circumstances with that Gemini energy. Gemini makes me think of movement, activity, so like progress. There's progress being had, but also maybe connecting to other people to create the right circumstances for what you're needing here as well. with this one pearl. So to me, the pearl very much takes me to the world is your oyster. And they most definitely want you to. This energy is so soft and so feminine. So feminine. And I just get the sense that your desires are so pure-hearted. Very pure-hearted. And because they're so pure-hearted, especially with this authenticity card, number 10, who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. It's pure and it's authentic. Because it's pure and authentic, the universe is like, yes, you're right on path and we're sending it right to you. With this pearl card, the world is your oyster. It says here, emotional force opening up, experimental wisdom, honesty, intuition, perception, loyalty. So I feel like what the guides are telling you is to lean further into your intuitive sense for what's coming, because things are shifting around, but it doesn't mean you have to just sit waiting, right? Yes, certain things do take patience to manifest, but I'm getting a sense that they don't want you to sit and wait. They want you to focus on getting your energy ready or focusing it as best as you can, because you can use this period of this wait period to position yourself even more for what you want. So whatever you're asking for, whether it's more healing or better circumstances, let's say you want to move, you want to travel, or you want a better work situation, you have to already be in a state of acting as if it's already coming towards you, as if you're already experiencing it in some way. So if you're wanting some kind of promotion, your routine should be changing in some way. It should be different. It shouldn't be the same. You shouldn't be having the same routine you had prior to wanting this new change. Whenever there's change, the universe always sends us inspired action, ideas, and we're supposed to follow it, because that's us becoming like a supreme magnet for more of our desires, so that it can align us with the right, like it's getting us right in that frequency of what we want. So we also have your cat, 4, Scorpio, apathetic, disinterested, aloof, my way or the highway, bored, what I want when I want it, cool and calm. Yeah, so there's maybe a little bit of an energy of I want it now with this cat energy, but I think they just want you to keep calm. Let's go ahead and just pull some more clarifiers for that for you. Ultimately, the outcome that you're going to receive is star, guaranteed success. You're guaranteed success. So they do not want you to worry your head off at all, because you're guaranteed success. Okay, so guides, tell me more about let's just see in general what they would like you to know. What would you like in addition? Okay, it just flew out. Yeah, so we have your 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So perhaps a lot of you are wanting to change a physical situation that you're currently experiencing. Whether it comes to finances, your living situation, you're wanting to shift this. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it just feels too close. Yeah, you're wanting to perhaps shift your living situation or your work situation. With that 7 of Pentacles, again, I got the sense that you're in this waiting period, which means you probably put in some kind of energy and effort with the 7 of Pentacles. You've been investing something, right? Some kind of energy into it. And they're saying that the reward, the other side of the investment, is going to pay off. So whatever you've been investing your time and energy into doing, it will pay off. And they're acknowledging that you have been doing the healing. So if you've been questioning, hey, universe, I've been doing the healing, like what's going on? I've been doing the work, I've been doing the healing. They're like, yes, this is absolutely what you're supposed to be doing. They just need you to keep the faith. That's why they keep showing me the cross and the positive. They need you to stay positive. So you need to be doing affirmations, staying positive, listening to positive music. You need to be creating a routine that's very high vibe for you. Scripting whatever you need to do that works for you, that gets you in a really high state of frequency or high state of vibration. That's what they need you to be doing. They need you to stay positive because you're going through a shift. So your current situation versus what you will be experiencing are 2 different situations. They're 2 different situations. They're going to match you up with the physical reality but they need you to stay positive. That's why they kept showing me the hope, the cross, and the sunlight, and the plus, and the aid. They're like, it's coming in, but you need to stay positive. So don't get caught up in your head with that Gemini energy. Don't get caught up in your head thinking or overthinking anything. You're exactly where you need to be. This group, you are exactly where you need to be. We have 2 10s with a 10 authenticity, and the 2 and 8 is the 10. So you guys are entering a new cycle. You're entering a new cycle of prosperity. 2s sometimes take me to new cycles, starting something new. Even though, yeah, 1 can be like starting something new. I know, but 2s are a little bit different for me. And 8 is about prosperity and abundance. It's like, yes, it's coming in. Okay, so tell us more about the Cancer energy. What else do you want us to know here? Yeah, I think you guys have gotten very clear about what you want, the desires that you're wanting to create for yourself. You've gotten very clear about who you are, and the guys want to acknowledge that you've been doing the work. So we have the Lovers card. So interesting, they took us to Gemini energy again. So something about making choices perhaps coming up here. Tell us more about the Lovers. Why is this here? 2 Pentacles. Yes, there is a choice that is needing to be made. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, and they threw out the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys. This makes me so happy. This is so sweet. We have the Lovers, the 2 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is your happily ever after. And they're saying it's coming in. Right people, right circumstances, right situation. All of it is coming in, and it's moving towards you. They just need you to stay positive and stay hopeful. There is an exchange of energy here with the Lovers and the 2 of Pentacles. So to me, this could be like a new work situation, working, like really manifesting that ideal partnership. For some of you, this could be a love connection as well, where, I mean, we have the, yes, it could be a love situation that's showing up in your life. Either way, the people who are going to be showing up and providing aid for you, there's an exchange of energy here. So there's something that you can offer them too that's of value as well. These people aren't just coming into your life to help you. You're also coming into their life to help them too. And it's going to be this beautiful exchange of energy with that Lovers card, 2 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. It's an ideal situation that's going to make everyone happy. That's why they're putting everything in place, because you know how sometimes we manifest things and it's a little, I'm getting that you guys have figured out the perfect formula for manifestation. And once this comes in, you're going to realize, well, okay, that's pretty much it. That's the formula. Now, all I have to do is do that again and again and again for whatever else I'm wanting to manifest into my life, because you've essentially manifested the perfect circumstances for you, which is incredible. Okay. So let's see if they have any additional advice for you. Any additional advice for group number 1? We have here 6 of Pentacles, so that's the aid coming in, the generosity. Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I mean, most definitely, I would have to say when it comes to your financial situation, it's going to improve quite a bit. You're going to be very happy. Let's just say that. Your financial situation, your living situation, it's your physical circumstances. We have here a 6 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles can be like an exchange of resources. We also have here an Emperor as well. So this is someone who's coming in. They're very resourceful. So they have the energy of like an Emperor, very resourceful, very smart. This person has a lot to offer. And so if you think about it, when it comes to someone coming into your life that has a lot to offer, I would have to say that compared to your previous circumstance where it's like, you know, a little bit like a night and day, I would have to say this does require some time and patience to manifest the right circumstances. But it also might be like someone who's like going to be your boss moving on into the future. I'm seeing like an exchange of resources. So either way, it's going to be a very good partnership or working situation for you. But this is someone who truly cares about helping to elevate your situation and feels like you have something valuable to offer. Yeah. Okay. Any more advice you want to offer to group number 1? 9th house, K2, Pisces. Stay positive. Yeah. So ninth house can be about the bigger picture. So they want you to think about the bigger picture. K2 can be a very spiritual planet because it's like this detachment. And Pisces is also quite spiritual as well. What would I do with that K2 Pisces? I mean, I'm hearing just go with the flow. That's what I'm hearing. Just go with the flow. Don't put any, go with the flow with what's going on in your life. Be present and take care of yourself. Use this time period of the waiting period to take care of yourself and do things that you really want to do. Okay. Give us more advice towards group number 1 in terms of, any additional advice here. Yeah, the universe is sending you a gift, so they need everything to be put in place. Tell us more about the 7 of Cups, please. 2 of Cups. Okay, so they keep telling me about the partnership. 3 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles came out again. Okay. They're just asking you to be patient. You guys have done everything that you need to do up until this point. They're just asking you to be patient. So I would just say indulge. I don't know. Use this time for whatever you want to do. They don't want you to think about it anymore. So you know how there's that point in time where they ask you to stop obsessing about like a manifestation or thinking about it. Just like do something else. So the thing is, I'm not getting obsession because the energy feels really nice and peaceful. So I feel like you've been in this place where you're like, okay, I'm manifesting something, and you are kind of chill with it. They just needed to keep doing that. That's what I keep feeling. It's like, just keep doing what you've been doing. You're doing good. Because they just need you to be patient. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Just be patient. Everything is moving towards you. It might be moving, it feels like it's moving slow, but I feel like by the time it comes in, it's going to feel like the perfect timing for you. That's what you're going to feel. Okay. Final piece of advice for group number 1. Pisces again. Mercury, 10th house. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Can you clarify that Mercury? So it has a lot to do with your perspective again, like mindset, your intellect, your perspective. Clarify that Mercury in the 10th and Pisces. It's a very abstract thinking. In the 10th house, it's like house of career. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Tell us more. You guys are getting all the cards. You guys get the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. It's so spiritual for this group. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. The final message that wants to come towards you guys, you guys are being very blessed. The universe wants you to know, like, you are theirs, that you are their child, but it's because you acknowledge this, through this authenticity. It takes a minute, I think, sometimes to really open up to spirituality because it's not what we're taught. We're not taught to be this open. We're taught, like, there's rules and regulations, and then when you allow yourself to open up and understand that you don't have to go to a building to connect to God, you can just connect to God by, like, meditating and praying here in this moment. You start to realize, wow, there's the universe inside of me. So the universe is about to reflect to you a lot of how you are, like the transformation that you've been experiencing and creating within yourself. A lot of blessings, a lot of luck, a lot of God coincidences are just going to start happening and unfolding in your life where things are just going to line up perfectly as it should. They're like right there with you with the Hierophant and the Jupiter. Wheel of Fortune. They're like, your luck is changing. It's kind of like a divine timing. Like everything's playing into it energetically. That's what I'm hearing. Like everything's playing into it. Astrology, your energy, other people's energy, your guides are like, there's like a whole freaking party. I don't know. It could be a party of 5 people. Who cares? But there's like a whole party of like light beings who are a part of Source, who are helping to bring this towards you because you've been doing what you needed to do. There's a lot of pentacles here, so there's a practicality to it as well, but they just need you to believe. That's all I'm hearing. Like, believe, listen to that song When You Believe in Miracles by Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, So You Believe in Miracles Again, because miracles are real. They are real. They just need you to believe in miracles. Okay. And that's the unpracticality that they don't need you to hold on to. So it's like practicality is like where it's useful is we take the action steps that we're inspired to do. That's where it's useful. But when it comes to your belief system, nah, there is no cap. Believe in the biggest and believe beyond, because if you reach for the stars, at least you'll land on the moon. Right? So dream big. This group, dream big. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Oh, I wanted to say, sorry. If there's, if you're attached to a specific way of something coming in, I would say detach from it, because what is about to come in is going to be way better. With this expectation card, it's going to be way better than you can imagine. So that's why the universe is like working with you and rewarding you, is because you've expanded your consciousness. That's like the biggest, most important step that you've done. Is you've expanded your consciousness, and they're like, okay, we're about to show you what it looks like when you expand your consciousness and you believe that dreams are real. We're going to show you how real your dream is about to become. Group number 1. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this lovely appetite, then this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into the answer you were seeking today. Okay, so as usual, I like to go ahead and pull energies first, and then I like to meditate with the crystal. I will unveil your oracle cards pre-selected by spirit, and then pull some tarot for some additional clarification, as well as additional inquiries. Okay, guides, dial us into the energy of group number 2. Relax. I was getting this energy of relax. Just breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So I think your guides want you to relax. So maybe you've been feeling really tense physically or emotionally. I think one of the secrets for you right now, or the key for you, is to relax. And I would say relaxing in general is a very important spiritual practice, because we tend to stress, even without us realizing it subconsciously. We stress, our body tightens, and everything just like clenches. So if you just relax, take it easy, meditate, then that's what the universe is going to mirror back to you. Is those kind of experiences that just help you to feel relaxed. So if you're feeling tense about anything, they're telling you relax, stretch. I was seeing 2 energies as well. I'm not sure, but yet what it's about, because it reminded me of like being in like a yoga class. They might be saying you might want to take a yoga class or sign up for something where you can relax, or just turn on YouTube and do some stretches in your living room that help you just to relax and be centered. I feel like they just want you to get centered and relaxed right now. Let's see what else wants to come through for group number 2. I saw the dragonfly. The dragonfly is symbolic of God's light. So very much a beautiful, hopeful message wanting to come through for you is God's light, being hopeful, and knowing that you can trust that guidance. God is showing you the way, or the universe is showing you the way. That's what's coming through. Let's see what else wants to come through for you. There's something here about, I don't know if you're being asked to like do something with people. Okay, so the answer you're seeking is, should I work with someone or should I work with these group of people? I think the answer is yes, because I saw like 3 figures and they're in a triangle like formation, but they're like doing something together, like yoga or stretching. But to me, that was very much symbolic of synchronicity or being in sync with one another. So there's something about working in sync with other people, or an opportunity to work with other people where you're going to be very in sync with one another. So perhaps you're questioning if you want to partner with someone doing something new and you're just like, is this the right partnership? They're saying you you're meant to be with these people, or you're meant to work with these people because you're going to be in sync. They have what you need, you have what they need, where your energies can flow very well together. So this is kind of how the universe sees things, is it's everything's about very much energetic. And those who are very intuitive and can dial into that frequency, dial into the energies really, and their senses, and listen to their intuition, find themselves lining up with the right people at the right place at the right time. And I'm getting at this group of people, you're going to feel a lot more relaxed around them than you probably think. So perhaps you're assuming like, am I going to be tense? Am I not like this? Am I going to enjoy this? Very much so. Very much so. And perhaps reach a state of peace that you haven't before. Okay. Anything else for group number 2 that wants to come through here with the appetite? Okay, I feel like you're meant to create something with someone, or some, like, I keep getting a group dynamic, but I feel like there's something that you're supposed to create with other people here that's going to be very powerful. I'm getting like straight up very spiritual energy where the universe is aligning you with certain people or groups of people or circumstances for things to work out for you. But yeah, it's like there's something you're going to be doing with other people here. Okay, so let's see what I can gather from the appetite. Yeah, I'm hearing 2 heads are better than 1. Yeah, I'm just getting a strong sense that whatever you're going to be doing, it's going to help you obtain a level of freedom that you haven't before, a freedom in just living. It's like, it's so deep. It's like it's a spiritual transformative experience where you feel so much more free to express yourself and so much more free to live and free in general. Fly free, fly away, bird. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, there might be also something about spending time with family or your partner that's going to help you to relax as well. So maybe creating that emotional intimacy in your partnerships or your relationships. It could even be your friendships or family. This is important to help you to get into a better state of mind or being as well, to feel supported. I feel like some of you, just so you know, there's most definitely a community of people who is being emphasized that can help you. There's a community of people who can help you to feel relaxed and supported, and they're here to support you. Okay, let's go ahead and unveil your oracle cards. Okay. All right, so the first thing that's coming through for you, group number 2, is there is huge change taking off in your life. So we have here 9, change, and we have here 5, yes, no, changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. So the first thing that's coming through, very clear, is that your life is changing direction. Like, things are just changing up for you quite significantly. You may be called to travel or go somewhere different. You're definitely being called to go somewhere different, whether it's leaving a job or leaving a home situation, because we have this car and it's all packed up to move and to go somewhere here. But your life is in flux. It's changing. There's a significant change that's taking place right now. And it's very much like Uranus energy. It's quite active. So that means you're being called to leave something here, and there might be a fear. We have here teardrops. There might be a fear of, or sadness about leaving things behind, because it's exciting to move towards new situations, but sometimes leaving things behind can feel very uncomfortable, deciding to do that. And especially when you're used to people or circumstances or you're just used to it. You're used to what you've been used to for so long. To have a new situation is very uncomfortable, but I feel like the universe is most definitely calling you to most definitely consider leaving certain circumstances and situations. And you know what this is in your heart. You guys are getting a lot of answers in your reading. I think the last group too. But you know this intuitively, deeply, soulfully, you know this in your heart. And it's so interesting. These women's dresses, they look the same, and both of them have their backs turned. They look like they're wearing the same dress, and they both have their backs turned like they're leaving. So I think you're most definitely being called to move away, shift, leave. The universe is supporting you with this decision to move towards something new. So they really want you to trust in them and trust in the unknown that's unfolding in your life here. They need you to trust it. This is how faith works. With that ego there and the father, sky father. So this could be about tapping into an energy of leadership. For some reason, every time I look at this card, it reminds me of that guy from the first Hulk film back in like the early 2000s that came out. Wasn't his father like thunder or electricity or something? It was very weird. It was a weird it felt like an independent film Hulk movie version. Is it Nick Nolte? I'm not sure what his name was. I think he was in Peaceful Warrior too, but I'm kind of getting that energy of a spiritual teacher, spiritual leader. I think they're calling for you to activate this within yourself, is to be more of a spiritual teacher and a spiritual leader in your own life so that you can elevate. Because the change, this is like a butterfly change, which means it asks for you to stretch out of your comfort zone. It asks for you to grow. It asks for you to mature, which means it's going to be uncomfortable. But it's going to bump you up into a higher state of being and a higher state of consciousness for yourself. So they need you to trust the unknown that's unfolding in your life right now. Trusting when you have that sense for leaving certain situations, trusting that you are being asked to dream and dream beautifully. We have here Neptune combined with water here, clarified by the water. They are asking you to dream. They are not asking you to be practical here. They need you to dream. Your guides need you to dream and dream big. Water it covers all, right? It just spills, it goes, and it keeps going, and it seeps, and it transforms. It never goes away, right? So they're asking you to allow your dreams to permeate all of your senses, and to be the only thing that you're focused on, because you called for this in your life, for you to dream. I think there's something that you really want to do that it feels like a fantasy. It feels like a fantasy, and so beautiful to create, right? So peaceful, so loving, so magical. And they're saying, yes, you are made for this. You're made to be magic. You are made for magic to work through you. You are made for dreams to come true. All of us are, but not everyone realizes it, unfortunately, and it's fine. Maybe they'll have another lifetime to figure it out. But this lifetime, this group, you're being called to transcend. You are evolving. What they need you to do is to make sure you're working in harmony with your body. So we have here harmony as I create, I will share, harmony divine with love and care. Work in harmony with your body, but also work in harmony with your life in period. This is what you should be creating and working on right now. So perhaps the answer you're seeking is you're in a state of flux, right? You're being called to shift. They're confirming that this shift is the right move. You're being called in the right direction. They need you to take action and make use of these energies. And I always find it interesting that my collective, it seems like overall we're all getting the same kind of advice, but it's because the guides are urging us to take advantage of the astrological energies right now. And there's quite a few significant shifts that I'm going to do a video on. I'm going to talk about those shifts that are happening in 2023 that are quite significant so that you can take advantage of them. We have here 30 health, Mother Earth sweet, Mother Earth bright, bring me to me your health and might. So yeah, there we go. I do not look at these cards ahead of time. Sometimes one card will flip on accident, but for the most part, I never look at the cards. And there you go. They're calling for you to perhaps do yoga or to get back into a healthy physical fit routine to get yourself rejuvenated, because they need your body to be relaxed. So the reason why fitness, working out is good. I always say I don't work out, but at this point, I'm just like, that's not healthy advertisement. I'm the type of person, I like to do a lot of intermittent fasting. That's my lazy way of staying healthy. But fitness is very important, especially going for a walk in nature. That's like a very easy way to get your workout, 10 to 15 to 30 minutes a day. Really easy. Find a park nearby and go for a walk for 10 to 15 minutes or to 30 minutes a day. And you can also do a little bit of workouts in your living room. That's what I like to do. Is I like to do a small workout routine for myself, just to get my body fit and active. But it also helps with stress in general, and it helps you to relax, exercise. So they most definitely want you to get in tune with your body. So that's number 30 and number 27. Okay, now for the good news. There's some beautiful blessings that are coming your way. Most definitely people are coming into your life. We have here adjudication number 30, and we have here person of air. We have here 230, so I may look that up for you. We also have 9, and 2 and 7 also add up to 9, and 4 and 5 also add up to 9, and we have a 5 here as well. So 9 is about completion. They want you to know that you've completed a cycle, and you're graduating, basically. You guys are evolving, you're graduating. We'll look up at the number 30 for you in a minute. We have here person of air, the great mentalist, eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, unemotional, controlling. Oh, that's the dark side. Sarcastic, cold, abrupt, critical. Okay, we're not going to go into all of that. It looks like you might be meeting someone who might be an air sign or have dominant air energy. So they are a thinker. They have a great intellect, a great mind, vision for the way that they see things, and perhaps this is going to help to balance out your energy. Maybe you need more air around you. Yeah, with a 30 adjudication, that could be about a contract or working with someone, right? You see 2 people, man and woman, and you see a man and woman in the other picture. So either way, this is someone who's going to help you balance out your energy, masculine or feminine here. Really good partnership for you to work to balance out your energy. But it looks like the person you're being called to work with is just very smart, very intelligent. Perhaps it has a really good way of using words. Maybe like a business person. So that could be, if you think of it like the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, they're the business people. They know how to think of strategy and the way to accomplish things. So this would be a really good partnership if you need someone who can think of strategy, and perhaps maybe you're more of the dreamer, you're the creative, the intuitive to that equation. Otherwise, both of you have your own genius that you can add, because Neptune to me is like the creative genius. So both of you have a genius that you can apply to the situation. Perhaps you both have a little bit of both of those, right? Intellect and creative energy as well. This person may be a woman as well. So I'm going to get a clarifier for that, because sometimes that card has meant something different for my readings. And sometimes it means that it's like you embracing your femininity. Could be about that. And I also do want to get a clarifier about the teardrops. Want to know what you're crying about. All you really need to know, though, by the end of the day, is you're being blessed. Blessings are coming into your life. Blessings are coming into your life. So, one really good way to be ready to receive more blessings is to already take note of the ones that are here. So I would say take a moment to journal and reflect and think about what are the blessings that are in and existing in your life. So 3 is about progress, also about teamwork. So yeah, community and teamwork is definitely coming through for this group. So tell me more about this woman energy. Why is this woman card here? Okay, we have here 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Wands. And we have here the Hermit. Okay, I feel like this is about you and what you can create, or because that's sometimes what it means in my readings. The Hermit is Virgo energy, very feminine energy. 9 of Pentacles, she's all about it's like a feminine energy, right? We've all seen like the Nine of Pentacles, a feminine energy who is really good at what she does, but who knows how to invest into herself and knows how to relax as well. So I'm getting this energy of relaxation. This woman is in a bathtub here with the Hermit card. So it's relaxed, introverted energy and embracing this aspect of yourself. The Hermit energy is about looking within to find your magic. So what you're learning how to tap into is you're learning how to look within to find your magic. And to then, with the Nine of Pentacles, that means apply it to your external situation. Nine of Pentacles can also be about changing your environment or choosing to be in an environment that you enjoy and that you like as well. I think you're being called to change your environment up and move into an environment where you're going to feel a lot more relaxed and attuned with your feminine energy. So we also have here the Knight of Wands. That's about following your passion. This woman is doing a little bit of like a divination. She also has a Venus statue figurine behind her. You can't quite see it, but that's very interesting. It's like at the very back, there's a Venus figurine behind her, but she's doing divination. So this is about listening to that inner spark and letting it show you how to take action in this world to pursue your desires. It's going to be very important. The Knight of Wands could also be someone who's moving towards you because they share the same passions as you as well. Anything else you want to let me know about this woman card? This person could be a Virgo. Emperor. Okay. Boss energy. Through and through. Anything else you want to tell me about the woman? Yeah, I think all of these cards, most of the genders are kind of flipped, and it doesn't matter, but it can get confusing when you're like, wait, what's feminine, what's masculine energy? Oh, look at that. We have Neptune and Aries in the 5th house. Oh, and we got Emperor Aries card here. See someone's on the telephone working. So obviously, I think this is a really powerful work opportunity that's coming towards you to elevate and perhaps become your own boss. Ooh. Yeah, be your own boss, be organized and focused. Neptune is about dreams. Aries is about doing what you want. And 5th house is about creativity. Yeah, I mean, this group, you're being asked to dream and really meditate on what it is that you want to do and what you want to create. But I feel like this is a reflection of you. You could also be working with someone who is very much elevated, a boss, very much in charge, and they're going to help you to realize your dream. Either way, I'm seeing partnership. So partnership, collaboration, this is what's coming towards you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see any additional... Oh, let's see why the teardrops are here. Let me know more about the teardrops. We have here Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Tell me more about the teardrops. So maybe some of you are being called to end some kind of connections. We have the World card. Anything else you want to tell me about the teardrops? 5th house, Sagittarius, Uranus. Okay, interesting. Again, they took us to the 5th house. Anything else you want to let us know about the teardrops? 10 of Wands. They keep telling me endings and beginnings. Okay, so it's exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said. It's not that you're being called to end any... Like, there's nothing here where it's like, oh my gosh, break up with your boyfriend or something. No, they're not saying that. They're saying that you're being called to leave behind certain situations to make space for the new. We have Ace of Cups, the World card, and 10 of Wands. With the World card, it could mean travel. It could mean going to a different location. This woman looks like she's in New York City. So it could be traveling somewhere, going somewhere different. Maybe you're going to the city or moving to the city. Even this car looks like it's in front of a bunch of buildings here. So maybe you're being called to move to the city or go towards the city or go towards a different location. Either way, I feel like it's going to be a very positive new beginning for you. And it's going to create like a lot of beautiful new bonds for you, because I was getting that support coming from other people. Okay, anything else you want to let us know about the adjudication? We got here the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Anything else you want to let us know about the adjudication? And the King of Cups. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, I mean, okay, I need to know more. tell me more about this adjudication. Okay. We have here the Four of Pentacles. Yep, that's about creating a foundation, building something. We have here the Knight of Wands. Oh, what did I have earlier? Oh, no, this is the Page of Wands. This is Knave. Knave of Wands, Page. Yeah, this is about starting something new. Yeah, so you're building a foundation to create something new. And it's going to be a very, whatever you guys are doing, it's very artistic. It's super artistic, very creative with that Neptune water energy. It keeps coming through for you guys. And we have here King of Pentacles and then, sorry, King of Cups and Knight of Cups. The Knight of Chalices and the King of Chalice. So this is going to be a very creative, very satisfyingly creative endeavor. In one picture, guy is he's a art teacher, and the other one, he is daydreaming about what he wants to do. So the very thing that you've been daydreaming about creating is exactly the kind of partnership that's coming towards you with this Four of Pentacles. I keep getting maybe a opportunity to move or travel, but the Page of Wands is about starting something new. So starting something new, perhaps moving into a new location. But either way, you are building a new foundation. You're building a new foundation here. It could be with someone who is also a water sign as well. That's coming through very powerfully. Or a dreamer. Or you're the dreamer as well. Okay. Final piece of advice for this group. Final piece of advice. Look at that. Pluto, third house in Gemini. What did I say? Transformation happening when it comes to the people, your network, your community, the people you're going to surround yourself with. So Pluto, yeah, Pluto's a transformation. Advice is get ready to work with people who you connect with on a deep level. Tell me more about the Pluto in Gemini in the third. There also might be something. Oh, look, we got the King of Cups again. Hermit and the King of Cups. So this person can be very much with that person of air and the Hermit energy. Yeah, strong intellect, an introvert, very smart, deeply spiritual, someone who's going through their own spiritual transformation as well. And someone who's creative and very in tune with their emotions. That's the person or the people that you will be working with here. Yeah, very creative as well. Yeah, I feel like Hermit card is very creative because they have a rich inner life. So very creative. And yeah, this partnership is coming towards you. So let's go ahead and look up the number 30. Then we will end your reading, group number 2. You are here for a reason. Know that your happiness has a purpose and is of service to the world. Okay. So I think that's double confirmation from the universe that they want you to be happy. You know, they want you to be happy. They want you to be relaxed, and they want you to know that this is going to be something you will enjoy for sure. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, sorry, with that Gemini and all the intellect and air energy coming through, there might be something about the importance of your communication skills. So when working with people, it's always very important to know how to communicate with respect and kindness, but also share yourself, like share your ideas as well. There's something about like ideas and exchanging ideas and information and gifts and talents as well with that Pluto in the third house in Gemini. Yeah. So enjoy that. I think you guys are quite gifted. So share your gift with the world. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this lovely amethyst, then this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into the answer that you were seeking currently. And from all the groups, I got a lot of answers. So actually, each one was a little bit different that in terms of what the focus was, but I did get multiple answers, so I'm curious to know, group number 3, what is going to come up for you? So as usual, I like to pull energies first, and then I like to meditate with a crystal. Then I will unveil your oracle cards, and then pull some tarot. Okay, so guys, dial me into the energies of group number 3, please. Okay, I keep seeing an A. As soon as I closed my eyes, I saw it. So I was just like, is that a 4 or is that an A? I saw an A. Okay. So the A to me, A is usually symbolic of something that's well structured, well put together. It's like, okay, so it reminds me of like when you turn in an essay for school and your teacher's like, wow, that was, and they write their notes in the margins and like, that was well put together. You really thought this through. I like this part of this, and this structure was really good. And your grammar was good. So something about structure, or putting something structurally very well together and it being a success, enough to get an A. So the A to me also is symbolic of like the outcome. The outcome of what you are putting effort and energy into, or something that you're going to be called to put effort and energy into, is going to be a success. They're already letting you know it's going to be a success, which is pretty crazy, pretty bold of the universe for the guides to say that it's going to be a success. But yeah, it is. I guess that's just where your energy is moving. And also know that the future isn't created. Everything can change just depending on your choices and decisions. That's why I always say that statement at the beginning of my videos, because you do have the free will to change your life at any point in time. And they just want you to know the path that you're on right now is towards success. So keep focusing on whatever this energetically that you are creating new in your life that's helping you to stay inspired. This is helping you. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through for you. Group number 3. So I heard grab a hold of it. So that sounds like a yes. Grab a hold of it, make use of it, arrive, embrace it. They want you to arrive. They want you to embrace it, be in the moment, be about it. That's what I'm getting. So a lot about a decision. So the answer you're seeking is whether you're aware of this or not, there's a decision you're being called to make where they are supporting you in this. They want you to see some kind of new opportunity that's coming towards you and make use of it here. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through for you, group number 3. Guides, what would you like me to know here? Okay, so I'm getting this energy, a little bit of like a saboteur energy of, am I good enough? Or something like that, like an energy of like, am I good enough? That's a thought we have all the time. Very much an intrusive thought that we all have. It is a pattern. It's you can't just get rid of it. It's just there, but it's about what you do in spite of that, in spite of the insecurities that come your way. So what the guys really want me to convey to you is that to understand that you're an eternal soul, and by that definition alone, you share the same worthiness as every other person here on this planet. There's no such thing as hierarchy or status. It's all an illusion. That's why those who are able to see past the illusion truly emanate that energy of peace and light around them. And we gravitate towards those people because those people know who they are. And I feel like the universe is calling for you to know who you are, to remember that you're eternal soul. And these feelings and the insecurities that come up within us, this is just clothing that we wear. It doesn't mean anything other than the meaning that we associate with it. So you know how sometimes we attach meaning to our stories and we say, well, maybe I was always destined to do this because I failed at this and people said I was never going to be good enough. Or maybe your soul just called for that, right? It really craved to do that thing. It's whatever you associate meaning with. Someone can look back on a memory and say, oh, that was the worst day of my life. Or the same person can look back on their life and decide to change the way that reframe it and say, oh, maybe actually that was a pretty okay day. Or maybe if that person didn't say that discouraging thought, I wouldn't have tried. I would have gave up. And I learned a lot about myself from that one statement that at the time felt very discouraging. So there's something about reframing your life that's coming through very strongly, as they want you to reframe things and look back and see that actually that past was setting you up for everything that you're here to create today. But they also want you to reframe everything. Like everything was exactly as it needed to be. They want you to make peace with it. So make peace with the past, make peace with everything that's unfolded in your life as it is, so that you can feel afresh and feel anew, like a child of the divine, child of the universe. They want you to feel that energy of like, I'm here and I'm here to do what I'm here to do with what I have right now in this moment. You're a child of divine. You are special. You are unique. You're unique, but you're special, but you're just like everyone else too. You're part of source. So because you're part of source, you deserve the exact same love, attention, and acknowledgement as every single other person out there. Yeah, and I think this group, you have done a lot of powerful alchemy. I'm getting quite creative, soulful people here. I think you've done a lot with your alchemy to turn things or turn a new leaf, turn things around in your life, turn a new leaf, and to create a new experience for yourself. You've learned how to make light, not lightness, like it's silly, but like you've learned how to make bright light of your difficult, shadowy moments. Okay, sorry, I am hungry. I came home and I was hungry because I ate earlier and I was like, I'm hungry. And I was like, I don't want to eat right now. But now my stomach's growling here. Yeah, there's something about uncovering treasure that's coming. I think you've learned how to uncover a lot of the treasure within yourself. The thing is, I feel like you know this. I feel like group number 3, you know you're special. You know you're something. So there's the answer that you're seeking. Maybe it's like, am I special? Do I have purpose here? Or is there a reason why? Yes, you're the reason why. And I try to teach people this, like we try to associate, is there a reason why this is happening or that's happening? I'm like, you're the reason. You're the reason. The minute that you breathe, God was like, you're the reason that things need to happen and miracles need to exist. Or get to exist in your life because you're a part of source. You're an extension of it all. You're an extension. You're an expression of it all. You're a dimension. You're an aspect of it here. Yeah. Yeah, I think your light is going to shine quite bright. It's being asked to shine really bright. Let's go ahead and unveil your oracle cards. Oh my god, I love it. I told you. We got your flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. No, raise them high and just raise them high. We're all supposed to have high standards. We're all supposed to have healthy high standards. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, I might have to take a food break. I am hungry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm so excited for you, group number 3. There is a lot that is shifting around for you. It's very transformative. So the answer you're seeking, there's something coming into your life. Okay, let's just break the good news right now. Let's just tell you what the good news is. You have an unexpected income coming in. So if you're number 27, unexpected income. It says here 5, happening now. The situation or event in question is occurring right now, like right this moment. Whatever is happening in your life, it's happening like pretty soon if it hasn't already happened. Okay, it's happening now. This is exciting. You also have here number 5. So maybe within like 5 days, 5 hours, 5 minutes, because it's happening now, right? Yeah, it's around your energy right now. So there's a shift that's happening in your life. You are gaining this new excitement of new life. Here with this card 39, new life. She's coming out of shell. She's on a pedestal. This is about recognizing your worth. You've gone through a deeply transformative experience, and I feel like it's almost like night and day. It's like with that opposition card, who you were before is not who you're going to be moving forward. You're becoming a new, whole new person here. Whole new, reborn, rebirth. This is what baptism is, actually. Religion has its way of expressing the same understanding that we can reinterpret for ourselves. But you are being born again here as yourself. As your true authentic self. That's what's coming through. You're being born again because you're learning how to see clearly. Which means you're not, perhaps before, with that Scorpio energy, you had a lot of emotions. and you let them muddle or bring you down, and you're just like, they're so overwhelming. How do I deal with this? But somehow you've been finding a way to center yourself and redirect your thoughts in a different way, or choose to focus on thoughts that are a lot more positive for you. You're seeing things a lot more clearly. And perhaps you're seeing quite clearly what you're capable of creating. You're seeing what gifts you have available. You're seeing how to use your gifts. You're having a sense for that. You're seeing who's the right person and partnerships that I want to be in to help elevate my life. Whether this is friends, family, or your lover. Okay? It's like, what kind of partnerships are going to work for me to elevate? Because that's what you're here to do, is you're here to elevate. If the person you're with is not helping you to elevate, I don't know, right? We might need to shift that energy around here. But I feel like there's beautiful partnerships and connections coming towards you. I mean, we have here this man and the woman here with the happening now card and commitment. I mean, either way, you're committed to your goal, you're committed to your vision, you're committed to bringing in like really stable energy into your life and stabilizing your life, stabilizing your energy. But there also might be something about committing to a connection if you're open to that. So with this, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You know, this card makes me crack up all the time because I'm like, dang, universe, like what you want? Because I almost immediately, I got this energy of perhaps some of you have chosen people or chosen connections where you're like, well, you settled. Like it was okay. But you're like, something's missing here. And you're thinking, maybe it's me. I don't know. And whether it's a connection or it's a job, right? Sometimes we're just like, okay, I guess it pays the bills. The universe does not want you to pay the bill. No, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to discover who we are, which means raising your standards, believing in yourselves, and believing in your dreams. That's what it means. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. You're in a place right now where the universe is calling for you to evolve and to embrace more. So raise your standards, raise it up there, because you can get it. And the universe is going to help you and assist you. So in order for you to be able to embrace this new opportunity and the blessings that want to come towards you, perhaps you're also being called to see from a higher perspective, be the eagle, right? The eagle is also symbolic of leadership energy, assurance, and independently going and seizing what you want. In order for you to seize what you want and to see it clearly, perhaps you also need to see it from a higher perspective, which means opening up to our intuition. Perhaps reframing our life, right? Maybe that's why I was getting that reframing energy, like reframe your whole life and look at everything and be like, look at how everything's just connected. I was always interested in doing this since I was a kid, and then I pulled away from doing it, and then I kept being pulled back towards doing it. I think I want to do it again. That's the see from the higher perspective. It's like, look at it all. Look at your life. Be aware. Be openly aware of what has unfolded in your life and what have you been drawn towards. What are you ready for? What feels so important for you right now? The universe is most definitely calling for you to trust. I'm safe. I'm secure in love. I trust. My faith endures. They're calling for you to trust right now and have faith. And faith is really, oh my gosh, that one is just, it's a challenging one. It can be, but it's so beautiful and it's so rewarding when you do allow yourself to trust in that which you cannot see, but you can sense it. This is why we are called to use our psychic abilities and our intuitions and our intuitive gifts. You guys are perhaps quite psychic, quite intuitive with that Scorpio energy and this amethyst, my very psychic group. You want to use your intuition to give you that additional reassurance and to also be aware of what you need to do in the moment, right? Maybe you sense like, oh, okay, maybe today's the day I just want to go walk my dog and be with my dog. Or today's the day I would like to be with my family and enjoy that. Or I feel like I'm being called. Because I'm listening to my emotions. I'm giving my emotions, not letting them take over, but your emotions let you know they're the barometer for, is something good? Like, are things working out great or is something off? Okay, if something's off, how can I restore that energy, right? Maybe you've been at opposites, in opposition with your emotions because you weren't listening to them. And now you're like, okay, I want to listen to my emotions. I want to acknowledge them. And because I'm acknowledging my emotions, that's telling me and it's teaching me how to acknowledge my intuition. Now that I know how to use my intuition, I trust. I trust. And things just unfold for me continuously and beautifully. Okay, so we also have this number 5, Aries, slingshot, tension, strain, sudden anxiety, pressure. Okay, the reason why there's pressure I'm getting is because something's happening, right? Something's happening, and it might be causing quite a bit of tension because it's new. You haven't done this before, which means anything that's new, it asks us to get out of our comfort zone. So what you're being called to do is just go with the flow, right? Or see from a higher perspective, or trust the tension. So to me, this takes me to an energy of like, when things are changing up and like you're in a new experience. I've had this a lot before where I'm just like, oh, I don't know. You have that feeling of like, oh, I don't know. Like, this is what I wanted to do, and I felt great when I signed up for it, and I put in my application. But now that I'm here, this is so new and uncomfortable. But then you start doing it. Give it a few months, give it a few weeks, few months, and next thing you know, it just feels like a routine, right? It feels normal. So you're being called with this slingshot, right? It's stretching the rubber band to stretch. Because with that 5 here in the corner in the Aries, your life is changing. You're redirecting your focus. They need you to focus. Let's go ahead and pull some more clarifiers. Yes, the universe is with you. We got the Hierophant here. The universe is with you, supporting you. Always, always, always. Tell us more about this slingshot. Tension. 3 Pentacles. Yeah, new learning experience. You haven't done this before. You need to be taught how to adjust. And you will. You'll figure it out. You're going to figure it out. Give yourself that chance to be in this awkward stage, right? That first stage is always, it's an awkward stage. Whenever I was painting, I love the first stage because I'm like, okay, it's a blank canvas. I can just throw paint on it. It's great. And then it starts to get to the awkward stage where I'm just like, what's happening here? What's going on? So I'm getting like an awkward stage energy. It's like you're going to be trying something and it's going to be exciting initially when you start. And then you're going to start questioning, wait a second, do I got this? You have to push through. This is what I learned was the secret to me being successful at anything that I did. I learned how to push through awkward stages. So I'm like, as long as I start and I complete, I'm good. But the awkward stage in between, that's where we get stuck. We can start things, but will you finish it? And the only way you're going to finish it, you got to push through the awkward stage all the way through. And then it's going to start getting exciting again. Towards the end of finishing a painting, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel this again. At first I was like, I needed this to edit and this to edit. It's because it's the tension. Whenever I'm in the middle of a painting, there's so much tension. Sometimes painting can be relaxing, but for me, it was always a tense experience. Not because I'm a perfectionist in a way, but because I liked it. It's like if you've ever created anything, you're writing a book or you're making music, there's like, it starts to build like tension. You start to get like really tense and focus. But I'm getting that energy. It's like, it might be tense, but focus on what you're doing. You can do it. Okay, give us some advice for group number 3. 4 Pentacles, building a foundation, building something new. Empress, hold it down. We also have the Emperor. What was I sharing? Partnership here. Whether this is work or this is connections here. This is going to be a very healthy, very good partnership here. Very good balance happening for you. Tell us more about the 4 Pentacles. 5 of Swords is always about, risk change. Sometimes like getting in your head and being like, is this the right thing I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Question yourself. Tell us more about that 4 of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's just that awkward new stage. You're building a new foundation. Yeah, 10 of Wands just popped out reverse. It's like you're healing, you're ending, you're leaving the previous cycle behind. With that 4 of Pentacles, you might be called to leave or go or move somewhere, be in a different environment, whether it's a work environment or a living situation. You're being called to be in a different and new environment, like end what was happening before. But most definitely, you might have a habit with that 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords to get in your head a lot, especially when it comes to something new. Because you're like, but I like routine and I like comfort. But they're like, but This is new. It's not going to be comfortable. You need to accept that it's not going to be comfortable immediately. It's just not. Nothing is. It's always a little awkward and a little like, because it's that adjustment period where you're just like learning something. But I'm getting advice for this group. I feel like beginner's mindset is going to be very helpful for you. Okay, Ace of Swords, it's about thinking clearly, and Four of Wands. What? We keep getting fours, huh? Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Tell us more about the commitment. What's going on with that card? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, committing to working with a new team, a new group of people. Okay. So clarifier for the commitment card is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, committing to working with a new group of people. Commit. And committing to learning something new as well. The advice is Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. Be happy and believe you deserve it. Be happy and believe you deserve it. Advice for this group. Taurus, Rahu in the 8th house. Okay, so it's about diving deep. Again, about that Scorpio energy, about using your intuition to guide you. Use your intuition to guide you. And Taurus, to create your stability. Okay, there's a lot about stability coming through for this group with the Four of Pentacles here. Even Four of Wands, right? It's like happy home life. So in order for you to establish a happy home and a happy life for yourself, you have to create it energetically. And the way that you're being called to create it energetically is actually you're being asked to trust your intuition, which is interesting. It feels like an antithesis. It's like, wait, you want me to create stability through trusting my intuition? Actually, yeah, that's how intuitive energy works. It's really weird, but that's what my guides are teaching me too, especially if you're a natural intuitive and you lean towards being very intuitive. It's like actually you want to lean towards your intuition to trust that which you cannot see, to create that which you can see. So it's like dive in. Yeah, awesome partnership. Very powerful with this Empress and Emperor. You want to tell me more about the Empress and Emperor here? I gotta eat. Tell me more about the Empress and the Emperor, because I'm getting a little lightheaded. We have here Knight of Wands, reverse. Yeah. Tell me more about the Empress and the Emperor here. What do you want us to know? Three of Cups. Okay, clarify the Nine of Wands. We have here the King of Swords. And anything else you want to let me know about the King of Swords? Six of Cups. Okay, it's all over the place. Without question, this is going to be a really wonderful collaborations, partnerships, connections, soul tribe energy coming in for you for sure with that Six of Cups and Three of Cups. This is very much a soul tribe, people. That's why it's going to actually feel pretty natural to commit to them, because it's going to be like we get each other, we activate each other's inner child, we support each other. It's a very kind and caring, and I would have to say loving environment too. It's a caring and loving environment. So people like actually care about you. They care about what you're doing. They care about your happiness. And it's going to feel like a friendship. So it's going to be like, we actually care about you. We're not just here to work. We actually care about you. We actually care about who you are. So that's going to be really wonderful. You may be working with someone who is an air sign, maybe King of Swords and a Knight of Wands. Yeah. Why is the Knight of Wands here though? Knight of Wands sometimes is about putting a lot of effort, energy into something. What is he? He pushes through putting a lot of effort and energy. Okay, tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Oh, okay, I feel like that's someone else's energy. Yeah, so what makes this partnership and this collaboration so appealing to the other person, I feel like they're just very hardworking. With the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, those are like super hardworking person. And I think they need a little bit of balance, because that's, to me, that combo wouldn't be ideal for, honestly, any person. That's really good for getting work done. It's like, but that's like the wounded soldier, right? With the Nine of Wands, it's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm tired of putting in all of this work. Oh my gosh. So maybe they're needing to hire more people onto their team to get things done or to accomplish their goals here. Someone who's very good at communication, someone who's very good at business, period. Business strategy. Definitely someone elevated here with that Emperor energy. You want to tell me more about the Empress? We also have here Five of Cups, make sure you're taking care of your energy. Okay. Yeah, so anything else you want to tell me about the Emperor energy? We have here Strength card. Yeah. So with the Emperor energy as well, they really want you to be confident in what you're doing with that Strength card. Push through. You might also be, okay, we have Aries, we have Leo here. And the Empress is like Venusian energy with the Libra and Taurus. Hold on. Tell me more about the Emperor. We have here Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Yeah. This partnership is going to be very wonderful. I think it's going to help you to believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities. I think these people, there's like the people you're going to be working with, they're confident in what they can do. So you just need to be confident and believe in yourself. With the Five of Cups, there's a lot about this partnership is hugely symbolic of getting a lot of support, like a support system. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot about a support system because the Empress, Five of Cups, it's like, oh, okay, emotionally I feel a little isolated or alone or defeated. And sometimes we feel emotionally defeated because we're trying to do too much and we need a little bit more of a support system around us to feel like we can stay encouraged. Especially the clarifier for the Emperor is the Strength card and the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, again, like feeling alone, isolated. Nope, not anymore. Now we have opportunities. Now we have abundance coming in. Now we have, life gets easier emotionally and physically. Everything's going to open up. Okay, last bit of advice for this group. Neptune, Scorpio in the 12th house. Ooh, you are psychic. Okay, let me go ahead and grab my cards so I can get some clarifiers for this. Neptune in the 12th house is very deep. 12th house is like the ether. So you have access to an entire library of the universe, should you open up to it when you want to. Neptune is also the creative genius, and it's in the 12th house. It's also very spiritual. It's about transcendence. Tell me more about the Neptune in the 12th in Scorpio. And Neptune, according to Vedic astrology, is actually entering Pisces or something like that. I'll talk about it later on my channel, but in depth. But first, let's get clarifier for this Neptune in Scorpio in the 12th house, please. Okay. Oh, okay. We have Five of Wands, and we have here the Knight of Cups. Tell me more. Something about working with all of your emotions. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm getting that for this group. It's about your emotions. Yep, Queen of Cups. It's your emotions. So with the Five of Wands, you want to get your emotions to cooperate. You want to work with your emotions. You want to acknowledge your emotions. Very important at this time period. You want to work with your emotions because your intuition is going to be very much on point in terms of guiding you, and it's going to lead you to where you need to go. You need to trust it because you're going to get some powerful downloads and insights about what you're sensing, what needs to happen here. So if something feels off, I'm not talking about the tension where it's like you're starting something new, but if something feels off or you feel disconnected, listen to that so that you can create the connection. You want to look for the connection to what you're creating. You're being called to get in a very creative space where you're going to be very inspired and you're going to have a lot of emotions that are going to come. Maybe it's going to feel overwhelming at times because you're going to be doing something new in a very creative process, but they want you to work with it, work with your intuition, work with your emotions, and know that this transformation that you're stepping into is all for you to evolve. And know your power. And know how powerful of a manifester you are. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye.